going to sound strange, but I feel like I have lived my life a little backwards. And I want to explain that a bit in this video, as well as sharing 3 of my biggest flaws, according to me. This is the perfectly imperfect tag. Let's go. Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and I help you get organized, get motivated, and accept yourself for who you are, flaws and all. In this video, I am doing the perfectly imperfect tag, sharing 3 things that I do not like about myself. And the idea is not to tear myself down or anything, it's just to show you that nobody is perfect. Everyone has flaws, and we can still be beautiful and good and contribute something positive to the world. We can still lead great, happy, content lives. So at the outset, I said I feel like I have lived my life a little backwards. What I mean by that is that the things I was supposed to do and feel as a kid, I feel now as an adult, and the things that I am supposed to feel now as an adult, I don't, but I did when I was younger. For example, when I was a teenager, I had endless confidence. At a time when we are supposed to be insecure and subject to peer pressure, I believed in myself. I had confidence in my own abilities. I believed I was intelligent. I believed I was attractive. Nowadays, I'm actually a lot less comfortable in my own skin. I doubt myself on a very regular basis. I don't always feel good enough. I don't always feel smart enough. I don't always feel pretty or stylish. Most of the time, I just feel old, like my best years are behind me. And I can almost pinpoint the moment that it happened, the moment that I got old. It was when I was 27, my legal career was just starting to take off, I bought a house, I was planning my wedding. From that point, I felt like I lost a lot of freedom. I lost my youth. I stepped into adulthood. But then, you know, a lot of amazing things have happened since then. I got married, I had my daughter, I started my blog and this YouTube channel, I moved to a completely different continent. I have had lots of adventures since then, but I haven't really felt young and carefree since I was about 26. So that is my first flaw, I guess, losing the confidence and carefree spirit of my youth. But I gained some maturity, I hope, and a husband and a daughter along the way. My second flaw is that I am quite an emotional person. I cry at the drop of a hat. I cry when I am sad, when I am frustrated, when I'm disappointed, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm happy, when I'm angry, when I see someone on TV giving birth, or when I see someone getting engaged or getting married. Sometimes I seem to cry for no particular reason whatsoever. And it's horrible when I'm trying to have a disagreement with somebody and I get so frustrated that I burst into tears because it basically completely invalidates my entire argument. I can't be taken seriously if I'm sobbing. People just think I'm being overly emotional, so they're all like, oh, well, I can't talk to you when you're like this. Or the worst, what are you getting so upset about? I will stab you. My emotions overcome me quite a lot. I am quick to anger, quick to feel frustrated. I let my imagination run away with me and terrify myself. I make mountains out of molehills. I'm quite reactionary, so I often end up saying or doing something stupid in the heat of the moment and then regretting it as soon as I've had a second to process it. My poor husband. Sometimes he will say something and I will completely overreact and be all like, how can you even suggest such a thing? How dare you? This is the worst thing ever. You are being so unreasonable. Do you even love me? I think we should get divorced. Nobody appreciates me. And then I'll wake up the next morning and be all like, I guess he had a point. The flip side, though, is that I can also find happiness in the simplest of things. Blue skies, a great song. One small little thing can make me feel like everything is amazing and I have the best life ever. And then something bad will happen and I will be back in the depths of despair. So yeah, overly emotional. My third and final flaw, final in the sense that it's the last one I'm going to discuss in this video, not that I only have 3 flaws in total, is my stomach. Let's just go right ahead and throw a physical one in there. Since I had my daughter, my midsection is not exactly looking its best. There isn't much in the way of stretch marks, thankfully, but there is some wrinkling after I shrunk back down, and I only lost about half of my baby weight. And I don't believe in that pressure for women to shrink back down to their pre-baby size. I think that is unhelpful and unrealistic. I think it's not just our size that changes, but also our shape. But I would be lying if I said that I wasn't conscious of it. I would be lying if I said that I ever felt comfortable in a bikini. I have worn them since I've had my daughter, but I have never felt comfortable in them. I have actually KonMari'd all of my bikinis since because they just didn't bring me joy. They did not bring me joy to wear them. In fact, the last time I wore a bikini, it actually snapped right off me when I sat down. That did not help matters. I've also had keyhole surgery, so there was a 1-inch incision across my belly button and 3 other small incisions, so there is some scarring. The flip side of that is that I have a child, a wonderful, free-spirited, kind, caring, sweet little girl. And my gallbladder is no longer trying to kill me, although my kidneys are having a good go. Even apart from that, it has made me much more conscious of my health. When I was a teenager, I could eat whatever I wanted and not put on any weight. And I ate a lot of crap. Fast forward a few years, and that is not the case anymore. I won't say that I count calories or anything like that, but I am much more likely to make healthier choices, to eat better and to get a little exercise, which is great not just for my size and shape, but also just for my life in general. And those are just 3 of the flaws I have and the benefits or upsides to them. I'm not perfect. I have flaws physically, mentally, emotionally. I can't quite say that I have fully embraced them, but I have learned a lot from them. They are what make me perfectly human, perfectly imperfect. Comment below and let me know whether you have a flaw that has taught you something positive. And feel free to do the perfectly imperfect tag yourself. Upload a video or publish a blog post or share it on social media. Make sure to tag me so that I can come and have a look and we can all learn to love our flaws a little bit more. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I upload new videos every Thursday to help you live a simpler, happier, perfectly imperfect life. Until next time, gur mila maith agaibh, agus feici mé sibh go luath. Slán!